Welcome to the 5-point series for Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. We're picking up on the 11th of March 1983, which means we've managed to come through another winter. We've now got a population of over 13,114, which is pretty good. We've got a little bit of unemployment, which I'm going to need to try and get into action. Now, I'm starting in this area for two reasons. The first one is I want to show you that we now have our repair bay up and running. And also, I got a comment about building a second coal mine. And the problem I've got here is that this is a very sparse area with respect to coal. In fact, I'll see if I can... we got another 15% out of here, but possibly 21% over here. But the problem is that it's not going to sustain a major industry. So what I'm going to be doing, so effectively this is just going to be a what you could call a local steel production area, and coal, of course, which will allow us to keep things going and, more importantly, supply the steel to build the railways. I'll come back to the railways in a little while. But the real coal is actually up here. Now that's a long way away, and that's going to take a long time to get online. And in fact, and the iron's a little bit further away. So my next steel production area is going to be over here, which is the direction I was going in many parts in the past. In fact, I even got as far as building the coal mine here. And what we should be able to get is a stronger coal and iron industry here, especially if we can connect it with rail so that we can bring in coal and iron ore to keep the whole system working a lot better. Now, the other area where I want to work on is actually up here, because we need this oil online ASAP. So what I'm trying to do is push out a road out here so that we can get a construction office, so that we can start filling in this area so we can get access to the oil. Now, just to show you that, you can see that I've got oil here, but it's all in the water. So we got to do that. So we very much want to focus on getting a road out here. Once we've got a road out here, we can build a free construction office, and then we can start working out that way. I'm also trying to work on finishing this junction here. I'm not sure if we can get that built. So I want this junction functional, because we're going to have to build a major town out here, which is going to be quite a big issue. But at the same time, what I need to do is concentrate a little bit on this area here. Now, if you hear any voices in the background, then we're having a delivery. And what you see is we're building up this area. I want the workforce into here. And if you watch the video, right at the end, we had a bit of a meat shortage. And I built a couple more hunting huts here to try and push through to ensure that we've actually got meat. But this area here is moving up the priority. And then that also leads into the fact that we're probably going to need another farm. And I think maybe we may need to have a farm out here, but it's going to be a bit tricky with respect to, is it medium fields? Big fields. Let me just see. Yeah, we could get another big farm out here possibly, which could then feed into this meat production area here. But of course, the other thing that I was working on in the last part, which is a little bit more up on the priority, is this clothing industry here. And you can see we're actually starting to bring it together. We've got a lot of the pipe work in place now, and we're building this area up, and I think we've got groundworks operating in this area. Let's just make sure we got the groundworks crews, yeah. Because of course the other thing we had in the last part was a gravel crisis, and that's probably a good segue into the fact of Community Report 88, which has actually got this talked about a little bit about some changes to gravel, especially in the fact that there will be a smaller gravel processing plant. Also that the large one, which is similar to this, now this is a mod because it's got a conveyor input, but when the update drops, the base game large gravel production will also have a conveyor connection. Also, there's going to be a large quarry with a conveyor connection as well, so you can probably get rid of the trucks a little bit as well. So that's something else that's going to be quite useful going forward. Now, the first thing I want to actually take a look at is out here, which is I've now built our rail construction office. We need to get some gravel into here. So we're going to need some dump trucks, and I'm also going to need another distribution office. We've got, this is moving waste. I don't want to contaminate that. All right, research is finished. This is to boost our birth rate again. The pickup point for the gravel is there. Ideally, what I'd like to do is put a distribution office here. I'm only going to need a small one. Let me just see. Distribution office. Where's the gas station? The gas station is here. If I could get in a, say, a 4 there. Oh, that's, oh yeah, we're certainly going to have that. We're just drop. Actually, what I'm going to do before I actually build the distribution office is I want to, can I get a, it's actually under a road. This is going to be tricky. I don't really want to waste time and effort. No, I can't do it. Really want to break. Right, I think what we're going to have to do is live with a gravel road here for the rest of this series. What we'll do is we'll put you in there. Get the road crew. Actually, we get crew on that as well. And what we'll do is put a distribution office there, and then we'll use that to move the gravel to the what we call it, to the rail construction office. Big question is over here, because we need a rail construction vehicle. Now we're quite late in the game. We're in 1983. This is a little bit of a cause for concern as well, the fact we're getting a queue here. So we're going to come here. Now what we need is called haha. I think I might have got the wrong one. Let me just get the right one. What we need is disassembled. So we got a very cheap 56 one. Ideally what I'd like is something like that. The A740 crane. But the question's going to be, and that's only, I mean, it's only 68,000. But we would have to buy it and then move it using a open hole. But I don't want to spend the money just at the moment because we need to build up our reinforcements here. We've got some steel coming in, so that will make a bit of a difference. This guy's picking up plastic. This guy's picking up coal. Where are you coming from? Where are you? You're picking up coal. I think what I will do is let me just see if there's how much coal we got up here. Not a reasonable amount. I think what we'll do is we'll actually load the coal from there and remove it from here for the moment. Because all that's doing is supplying relatively low levels of coal to an area. So at the moment we need to build up our income a little bit. What It's probably electronics again. Well, it's costing us money. Yep. Electronics is getting very expensive. We got to either find a way to make a lot more money, or also possibly find. So we've now got this built. This is for the electro components. We don't actually need that. What I do need is for that just once that distribution office is built here. Okay, that's been built. Really great. What we can do is put in some dumpers in here to deliver the gravel, and we also need some the prefabs delivered. What I do need is we got these guys here are picking up steel, and what I want to do is deliver steel here. How much? You've got 62 tons, so what we'll do is we'll deliver steel, and we'll start by putting 20% in there. And what he can do is start to deliver the steel down here so that we can start building out the track this way. Let me just see. This guy's only got one job, unfinished road. You can get onto that. What is that here? We've got a pub up here. I don't really feel at the moment. You guys don't really have an alcohol problem, so suspend you for the moment. We may need him again later on. We've got people moving into here. We are getting quite a lot of workforce here building up. So, but I think we're... He's carrying 55 workers. So we are getting quite a lot of workers in here. You can see them coming in here, and is that route actually... So we are getting the workers out there. Right. So we'll start bringing this in together. We're on the 7th of April. We've got 2,400 tons of crops in there. And we've only got 1,000 tons in there. But we should be okay. I really need this to empty out. We are building this. We need bricks. What's the situation with bricks? Okay. Looks like we might have a bit of a workforce problem here again. Where are you bringing workforce from? We've got plenty of spare workforce up here. What I'm going to do is we're going to... This is the 5 points bus stop, so I'm going to put you up there. I'm going to remove you. And the idea is that if I get more workers into here, we can drive off of this bus platform. And what that will mean is that we'll have some of the workers in here. We can still send workers from here, but this would be more of an overflow than something where we go. We'll get a lot of our workforce into this area. So that's good. Indoor pool's good. Building up. Let's go and check the trash. Right, this is nearly finished. I'd really like a bit of priority on here. I think we will get the work on the silo, because if I can store surplus crops from the field up over there from there. Also, that reminds me, I've got a bit of a road junction which I planned in the last part, which is here. I need this to start building this out as well. We need this built so that we can get a farm out here. I've also got, oh, this isn't going too well. What we got here, right? Need this built as well. I should get both of you on there, because this road connection is going to get quite important going forward. So get this built as well. And what this will do is allow me to make a road connection through here. How are we doing up here? Right, these guys are doing it. I mean, the distance here is getting quite long. This is now built, so I think we can get you, start building you, so that we can connect this over. Do we actually have this allocated? No, we don't. We need that built as well. Where are you going? See where he's actually going. Oh no, he's going all the way down here. An epidemic situation report. Now, epidemics aren't that much of a problem, to be honest. It's, well, not at the moment, but I've got a feeling it may get worse in a future update. And the effects might be a bit more powerful. At the moment, it just means that you get quite a lot of people who are ill. Right, we've got unemployed workforce. Now I need to find out where those unemployed workforce actually are. Just click there. Right, it's obviously not here. Say that we've got unemployed workforce here. Right, I want to see, because of course what we've got here is this, and right, that's not going to cover everything in this area. Just make sure that we haven't got any buildings that where they're being directed to somewhere. Unfinished road. No, okay, so I mean, to a certain degree, an unemployed workforce here is not a major issue. Right, we've got steel here. How's the... Where is it? There it is. Now got this built. Because I don't have a lot of money, we're going to start with a... I'm going to start with a single dumper, 32,000, and a single open hole. Because I mean, to be honest, this is very much a long-term project, so I don't want to blow too much money on it. We'll wait for the trucks to come here, but we can probably set it up anyway. You can pick up there, because it's restricted. It's a restricted pickup, restricted drop off. What's this? This is wrong one. This is 870 tons. Right, pick up gravel, drop off gravel. We'll start letting that build up to 30%. Oops, I've just lost the... On game, you can do it. Right, you can pick up prefab panels, and you can drop... These are going to have to be delivered directly inside. Prefab panels will go for 50% to start with. We're not going to worry about bricks and anything like that, because the first time we're going to need bricks is going to be quite some time, actually. And we've got because there are no actual rail bridges at the moment. Oh wow. That is a potential issue. We've got a lot of trucks there. Where are my, what are you, is this asphalt, is it? Yeah, we got a lot of trucks here. Right, I might have an issue there. Where's the, I need to find out where my pavers are and whether they're actually waiting for anything. Actually, the pavers are here, it's the truck. Do we have a open hole here? Dumper, dumper, dumper. Right, so where's the open hole? Right, it's just coming back. I think we might need a second open hole here. I think one open hole's not enough anymore. We'll just see what he's going to do. He's just picked up the roller. Okay, just see we got dumper, 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 dumper. Got two open holes. So where's the other one then? He's actually go. I think what we need is another open hole here. Because the problem is the road distances are. So what are you? You're an LZ 100. So let me just buy open hole capacity. I'm just gonna buy one of those. It'll be painful, but I need another open hole because we can't afford to have these equipment sat in there waiting for an open hole to show up because it's going to slow up our overall process. Where are you actually going? Let me just follow you. I mean, it's a roller, so oh no, it's actually going to the right place. It's just yeah, he's rolling in the factory connections at the moment. Okay, that's okay. We can live with that. That's being built. That's good. There's a possibility this would be finished before the harvest comes in. I think that could probably do with being built. We've got the footpaths here. We also need to build this. I think we can build those. And also that. Because of course these are going to be the underground footpaths which will connect everything up. What's the you're waiting for asphalt. Now the problem is that all our asphalt trucks are currently all stacked up over here, but I don't want to cancel that construction unless I have to, because once we can get a what we call it, actually if we bump the priority on that, make sure you're connected to there. If we can get this built and connected, looks like we've actually got a road connection here. So where's this guy going? Apologies that I'm following trucks, but I think it's going to be okay. He's kind of cheated a little bit there. So where are you actually going? Well, you've got a tower crane. Oh, he's probably going out to build a road bridge. And yeah, going to be working on here, but going to need a workforce out here to do that. It might pay to actually plan the farm out here. Problem's going to be is if we got a road there, which is coming up to this power connection here. If I let me just think, is this being built? No, it's not being built. Right. What we're going to do is trim you back to there. What we're going to do is we're going to run a road all the way through there. This one's part built, so we'll run a road to about there. I think we might need to, bit odd. What is that? Oh, it's an unfinished road. Okay. Not is it? We don't need that. But I can't delete that, so I have to do a little connection like that. What that will do is provide the road into there. I'm just wondering if we need more capacity. Could I put a couple of fields in here? In fact, we could probably get one field in. Yeah, I think the advantage with putting a field in here is that, or possibly two. No, we can only get one field in here. It'd be nice to kind of put a field about there. There's a kind of road junction just there. Actually, okay, change of plan. I take that out, take that out, take that out, take that out. What we'll do is we'll put another big field here. See if we can nick that round. I think we can get that in just there. That's broken that road, but just make sure, is there a road connection there? Yep. So we got two big fields there. Can put another big field there. And another big field there. Right. Right, bye. That brings that back to that connection there. Pick up a road here. Whoops. Connection to there. Can't, that won't go. Okay. Cancel. We can just have to waste a little bit of space here. Bringing you out to there. Pushing you. Actually, if we bring you to about the edge of the field there, and then bring you in something not right here. That can come there. You, and this makes this road a bit more practical to build. Because of course we can't demolish it because it won't connect up. You can connect to there. Except that what that means is that once we build this road needs to go up the priority ready for next year, and what we can do then is balance these fields as a kind of a collective. Part of me feels that we could put a road through here, but I'm not sure about that at the moment, because we could put another large field here. Got to slip a large field in there, possibly. That would give us more coverage that way. So what we're looking probably at is a farm out. Let's see, I don't want to come into too much in that area. So if I don't think, oh, this might help. We can go straight out on the grid. So we can put a road out like that. And then what I'd like to do, zoom out a bit. Yep. Let's put large field there. Come out. Let's make sure we get a strong line up here. Get you in a little bit closer. And then we can put, if you come up 2 fields, it means that you can then put a field at 90 degrees. So another one there. Another one just there. And then that means we're open up the possibility of a farm about there. So just accept that. Now, yeah, I think that will work. We can get these fields in. We'll put the farm building, the farm probably about here, because we got a power connection here, which we can then utilize to get that up. And then this will be really close to the silo here, which will deliver the crops for the meat. So, and then that leaves this area here where we can put in the necessary power and other support resources that are needed. The only one thing oh yeah, did we bring water? We brought water into here from over there. Well, it's not built yet, but I'm kind of thinking it needs steel. I think what we can do now is, because we're not paying for steel, so we can get that built into here as well. We can get the water supply in. The only real risk that we're running now is the fact that this water tower, this water station here, may not be producing enough water. At the moment it is, but you've got to remember this is supplying, will be supplying the water to the meat production, the clothing, and also down into this area here. So but then if push comes to shove, I can always put another water supply into here and then break this pipeline so that the water flows that way. Actually, we've actually got a, of course this is, so at the moment all our water is coming from there. That's not good. I'm just thinking we've got a well here, got 90. I think what we'll do is shift, cancel that plumbing there because it's not connected anyway. So if I come here, we get what is it? What do we want? Now the downside of this one is the fact that that will require a workforce. How much does this produce? Is 120 cubic meters. This is a maximum of 120 cubic meters of water. Let me just see. That's 70. The big one's 250. Small one is 70 cubic meters. Mind you, don't need to worry too much about the water quality because it's it's going to be cleaned, isn't it? 87%. 87%. What I'm looking to do is put this in range of a workforce. Put this, say we put this about here. Just, we could get that. Come on, game, you can do it. There we are. Right, I'm going to put you there. We're going to put a panel road in. There. Actually, no, cancel. We'll put a gravel road in, actually. Thank you, game. Put a gravel road there. Then what we need to do is large water supply. We got a big pump here, which is well within the range of you there. Put you there. What that will mean is that this small pump here will supply the water to this industry, which should meet the criteria. Fabric is, let me just check the fabric factory. I might have made a bit of a mistake here. What's the required water quality? 85%, so that's good. So we got that there. The downside is that because this isn't 100% pure water, the people here will get water, but it won't be good enough for them to actually seriously drink. But I think it'd be okay. It would be enough for keep people happy. They get water, but it won't be the quality that they're expecting. But there's not much I can do about that because the only way I can fix that is to come off of here. Yeah, I made a bit of a mistake when I built this. We could fix that by let's have a look. That's an input there. I could actually, we could do it that way, couldn't we? Do I want to do that? Because we're gonna have a lot of water going into that area. Maybe. Let me just see. got water coming into there from there. This has got 2 outputs. Problem is, I'd have to put a water station about here, which means I'd have to put send workers to it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave it for the moment. And then, I mean, how far will people walk? It's 111. That comes out to 321 there. We could possibly put out water supply there. I think I'll sort it out. I mean, if the people over here get slightly substandard water, it's okay. Right, we've now got this here. Now these guys are delivering the crops, so I want to put you onto there, and your job's going to be to unload into there. One thing I would really like about distribution offices, I say for here, is if you could put a priority on certain deliveries. I mean, that would be nice. Right, we're getting a lot of unemployment now. Got 251 people unemployed, and it's all over in this area. We got up to 450,000. So what I'm going to do is we're going to suck up some of that unemployment by allowing right. What we need now is a rail construction train. This is where the fun's going to be. In fact, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm not sure about this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drop a save. There is an issue when you buy disassembled vehicles, that sometimes if you buy them when they're disassembled, especially modded versions like this, what can happen is that these can't be transported by open hole trucks. Doesn't really distinguish between the two. So we're just going to buy you, go into here, come into here. You need see what I'm saying, guys, is we've got the only thing that will transfer this is a T813 6x6 flatbed. Now that's it. See, this one's USA, and this is the trap that you can fall into. Right, see if we can buy the flatbed. Don't want that. Open hole. Capacity. What am I looking for? It's the T813 flatbed. Open hole. There it is there. It's the one it says that got to be. It cost us 50,000. Okay, we got the flatbed. I should have bought you in the there, so we're just going to send you to there. Right, so I'm just going to let this run. Right, so what we got to do is send you there. You've got to pick up that. I don't know if we can specify what disassembled. It won't. See, we may have a problem here. And we're just gonna. Oh, no. And you've got to deliver to there. Truck. It's gonna hit that. Right, what we're going to do is keep an eye on this guy. And what I'm going to do is just sit here now. And I'll be back once he's actually entered the customs shed and see if he's picked up this disassembled truck. Right, he's now got to the head of the queue. Let's see if he actually does pick anything up. Right, just check. I don't think he's actually... No, he hasn't picked it up. Okay, that didn't work. So we're going to have to go to plan B. Right, so what I'm going to do now is just load the game in. So here we are, we're back in the game. Picking up on the 29th of June. And we're going to go again. This is... no. So what we're going to do is click on here. Disassembled. I'm going to turn the workshop off. That means I'm being left with the choice of these two things. I don't think there's a lot in it, to be honest. Where I don't know which one's which. That's a 77. That's 80 kick one. So we're going to buy one of those. The downside of this is that we're going to get quite bad performance. On the positive side, it will mean that we can actually pick this up with a normal open hole. So we're just going to find the open hole. Capacity. I'm going to pick you up the KZMZ 40. I think that's the right one. I'll just double check. Yep, 5410. So I'm just going to do exactly the same again. Let him pick the fuel up. You're going to go there. You're going to load that. And then you are going to take this thing all the way out to there and unload it. And then what I want you to do is return to the, what we call it, where is it? Right, so I'm just going to follow this guy again. Okay, welcome back, guys. My truck's just done a bit of queue jumping. He was behind this truck and he went past it and actually came back. You can see this time, if we actually click on it now, actually open this up, what you'll see now is he's actually got the MV69 on it. So he's now got the ability to pick this up. And what I'm going to do is just follow him to the rail construction office. It's actually taken a bit of an odd route, but I suppose he's using this road because it's kind of seen more as a direct route. So here we are, we're just about to get to the rail construction office. That now means we've now got that in here. And what that also means now that we've got some workforce into here. Oops, just get rid of him. So we're now going to suck up some of that workforce and what we should have done is auto detected the first rail. So we've now got our very slow rail construction train just coming out of here. And I think what I'm going to have to do, due to the problem, we're going to have to build a concrete track to the customs shed so that we can bring in a faster rail construction train. So our first task will be to build a track out to here, all the way through here, round through here, and then up through here. Then we'll have to build one side of this viaduct down through here, to and all the way into here. So that's got to be our first serious rail job. Now it doesn't need to be electrified, simply because the fact that the actual rail construction vehicles don't need electricity, they run on fuel. In fact, that's something that I haven't considered. Is it fuel? I can't remember now. Let me just check something I've forgotten completely all about. Let me just see. Yep, we need to get some fuel into here, or else it's not going to work for long. So yeah, we'll just get that in there. I mean, the moment he's not burning that much fuel, but he's going to run out soon, and then he'll be complaining. Anyway, guys, this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. As I say, let's try and build the track here. The problem with these things is they don't have much of a top speed. Don't know what the top speed of 55 kilometers an hour. Anyway, until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.